In a world of constant demands and endless distractions, essentialism offers a refreshing and much-needed perspective. It's not about doing more, but about doing the right things, the things that truly matter and make a difference. Essentialism encourages us to focus our time and energy on what truly matters, rather than spreading ourselves too thin. It's about making conscious choices and eliminating the non-essential, the trivial many that distract us from our true goals. By embracing essentialism, we can achieve greater clarity, productivity, and fulfillment in our personal and professional lives. Essentialism is a systematic process for discerning what is absolutely essential, what truly adds value to our lives. It then involves eliminating everything else, the noise and clutter that prevent us from focusing on what's important. This allows us to make our highest contribution towards our goals and objectives, to excel in what we choose to do. The core idea is that by investing in fewer things, we can achieve better outcomes, higher quality, and more meaningful results. This approach requires a shift in mindset, from being busy to being productive, from quantity to quality. We must move from a mindset of I have to I choose to, taking ownership of our decisions and actions. It's about taking control of our choices and shaping our lives intentionally with purpose and direction. By focusing on the essential, we can design a life of purpose and meaning, a life that is truly fulfilling and aligned with our deepest values. In today's fast-paced world, busyness is often worn as a badge of honor. We see it as a sign of dedication and hard work. We equate long hours and packed schedules with productivity, believing that the more we do, the more we achieve. However, being busy doesn't automatically translate to being productive. It's easy to get lost in the whirlwind of tasks. We can be busy doing many things without actually accomplishing what truly matters. The constant hustle can lead to burnout. Productivity is about achieving meaningful results. It's about focusing on what truly makes a difference. It's about making progress towards our goals, not just checking off tasks on a to-do list. Quality over quantity is key. When we focus on being busy, we spread ourselves too thin. This can lead to mistakes and missed opportunities. This leads to decreased focus and diminished returns on our efforts. We end up doing a lot but achieving little. Essentialism challenges us to redefine productivity. It asks us to be selective with our time and energy. It encourages us to focus on the vital few activities that will have the most significant impact. Less is often more. By prioritizing our efforts, we can achieve more with less. We can channel our energy into what truly counts. We can escape the trap of busyness and create space for what matters. It's about working smarter, not harder. Identifying the essential activities is crucial to the essentialist approach. This means focusing on what truly matters and letting go of the rest. This requires introspection and a clear understanding of our values and goals. We need to take the time to reflect deeply on what we want to achieve. We must ask ourselves tough questions about what truly matters. What are the activities that align with our core values and long-term objectives? We need to identify the activities that will contribute most significantly to our desired outcomes. This means prioritizing tasks that have the highest impact. The Pareto principle, also known as the 80-20 rule, can be a helpful tool in this process. It helps us understand that not all efforts are equal. This principle suggests that roughly 80% of our results come from 20% of our efforts. By focusing on this vital few, we can maximize our productivity. By identifying that crucial 20%, we can focus our energy where it matters most. This allows us to achieve more with less effort. This discernment process also involves learning to say no to the non-essential. It's about making conscious choices to eliminate distractions. Every time we say yes to something, we are saying no to something else. It's important to recognize the trade-offs we are making. Saying no to the good frees up our time and energy for the great. This way, we can dedicate ourselves to what truly makes a difference in our lives. Saying no is one of the most powerful tools in the Essentialist arsenal. It's about setting clear boundaries and protecting our time and energy. However, for many, saying no can be a challenge. We may feel obligated to say yes out of guilt, fear of missing out, or a desire to please others. However, saying yes to everything leads to overwhelm, burnout, and a lack of focus on what truly matters. Learning to say no gracefully and assertively is essential. Start by declining politely but firmly. Explain your reasoning briefly without feeling the need to over-explain. Remember that you have the right to protect your time and energy. Saying no is not selfish, it's an act of self-preservation. Welcome to Section 5, the liberation of less. Eliminating non-essential tasks and commitments can be incredibly liberating. It frees up our time, energy, and mental bandwidth for the things that truly matter. By letting go of the unnecessary, we create space for creativity, innovation, and personal growth. This process of elimination can be applied to various aspects of our lives, our work, our homes, and our commitments. We can declutter our physical spaces, streamline our workflows, and let go of relationships that no longer serve us. The benefits of subtracting non-essential activities are numerous. We experience reduced stress and overwhelm. Our focus and concentration improve. We rediscover joy and passion in our lives. By embracing less, we open ourselves up to greater possibilities. Now let's move on to Section 6, recharging the essentialist. Essentialism recognizes the importance of rest and rejuvenation. It's not about pushing ourselves to the point of burnout, but about working sustainably. Rest, play, and reflection are not luxuries, but essential components of a productive and fulfilling life. Rest allows our bodies and minds to recover, replenishing our energy reserves. Play fosters creativity and joy, reminding us of the things that matter most. Reflection provides us with valuable insights into our lives, helping us make better choices. Incorporate regular breaks into your day, even if it's just for a few minutes. Engage in activities that bring you joy and allow you to disconnect from work. Schedule time for reflection, whether it's through journaling, meditation, or simply quiet contemplation. Finally, in Section 7, Essentialism in Action, we see how the principles of essentialism can be applied to various aspects of our lives. At work, we can focus on the most critical projects, delegate effectively, and create clear boundaries between our professional and personal lives. In our personal lives, we can prioritize quality time with loved ones, pursue passions that ignite our souls, and create a home environment that is both calming and inspiring. Essentialism is about making conscious choices about how we spend our time and energy. It's about aligning our actions with our values and goals. By living intentionally, we can create a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. Section 8, Designing Your Essential Life. Designing an essential life is an ongoing process of evaluation and adjustment. It's about regularly assessing our commitments, priorities, and goals to ensure that they align with our essential values. Start by defining your core values, the guiding principles that shape your life. Identify your non-negotiables, the things you are unwilling to compromise. Establish clear boundaries and learn to say no to anything that doesn't align with your values or goals. Remember that designing your essential life is a journey, not a destination. It's about making conscious choices every day to align your actions with your essential values. It's about creating a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. Section 9, The Joy of Saying Yes to Less. When we say yes to everything, our yes loses its power, but when we are selective about what we commit to, our yes becomes more meaningful. Saying yes to less allows us to say yes to the things that truly matter with greater enthusiasm and commitment. This selectivity creates a sense of joy and fulfillment. We are no longer spread thin or burdened by unnecessary obligations. We have the time and energy to devote to the things that bring us joy and align with our purpose. The joy of saying yes to less is the joy of living intentionally. It's about making choices that reflect our values and priorities. It's about creating a life that is both joyful and fulfilling. Section 10, Embracing the Essentialist Mindset. Essentialism is more than just a set of techniques, it's a mindset shift. It's about adopting a new perspective on productivity, success, and what it means to live a meaningful life. The Essentialist mindset embraces the power of less. It values quality over quantity, focus over distraction, and intentionality over busyness. It's about making choices that support our well-being and lead to greater fulfillment. Cultivating an essentialist mindset requires practice and patience. It's about being mindful of our choices, setting clear boundaries, and learning to say no with grace and conviction. It's about embracing the power of less to create a life of greater meaning and purpose. Section 11, Your Journey to Essentialism. Embarking on the journey of essentialism is a personal and transformative experience. It's about taking control of our lives, aligning our actions with our values, and creating a life that is both meaningful and fulfilling. Start by identifying the areas of your life where you feel overwhelmed or unfulfilled. Consider the activities and commitments that drain your energy and the ones that bring you joy and purpose. Gradually eliminate the non-essential and create space for the things that truly matter. Remember that essentialism is not about deprivation, but about liberation. It's about freeing ourselves from the shackles of busyness and creating a life of greater purpose, joy, and fulfillment.